We're back. We're back in the building. It's Thursday. I'm Roderick.
I am Jakari.
This is the Rise and Grind podcast, man.
Yes, sir, man.
How you been, man? It's been a week.
Yeah, man. Hold on. Before I gotta just bring up Ross. We was talking about Rick Ross.
Okay, let's do it.
We intro with Rick Ross.
We did.
In pre-production, I saw something that said, I think it was yesterday, the exact date, but the album, what album is it again? Let me get back to it. It's been 17 years since a very, very good Rick Ross album. I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the name. Let me get to it really quick.
Yeah, and I think we were coming off of Mastermind right there.
Deeper Than Rap is the album. 17 years old, man. This is with Maybach Music 2, Magnificent, Usual Suspects, Rich Off Cocaine. You got Valley of the Death. But you were talking in pre-production and you said it. I'll let you, kind of add your 2 cents. But around this time, man, and we talked about it recently as well, but there was a certain point where Ross was like the hardest rapper in the game.
Yeah, of course you had that shadow of Lil Wayne like casting over you back at that point. But 2009 and 10 for sure, Ross was the best rapper in the game.
Yeah, like Deeper Than Rap is 09, so that's right on the money.
Yeah, and this is when Wayne goes down. Like he starts getting into a little bit of legal trouble. He goes in 2010.
Right.
No, that's the game is right there for Ross. And he was new, upcoming. Nobody was rapping as hard as him back then.
Right. Deeper Than Rap 09, Teflon Don 2010.
Mastermind 14. Yeah.
God Forgives, I Don't 2012. Like, that's a hell of a run right there, man.
And what's the one right after that with fucking... Wait, is that the one 2012 one with Diced Pineapples?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, he was on a crazy ass run.
Like, super crazy.
So much so, like you said, during pre-production, I said this during pre-production, if you were to run into a kid that was somewhere between 15 and 20 and tell them that Rick Ross was the best rapper in the game at a certain point, they would look at you fucking crazy.
Yeah, today's Rick Ross for sure.
Today's Rick Ross is more of a public figure online than he is a rapper. Mm-hmm. I can't even think about, if you exclude Drake, when's the last time Ross was really hit worthy?
Like his own hits, you said?
Yeah.
Without having somebody, on the track with him? Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
To have one that's like really carrying like songs that like we just played.
And he was getting off the strength then. And there were songs that even if there was a bigger artist, he'd hop on a track and make the song out of that. Like if you think about Stay Scheming, that's a Drake record. That's Ross's track.
Yeah, bro. Ross, like we said, was really, rapping better than a lot of people, but he also had the respect of his peers in the game. That's another reason why you get like so many features, of course, but you also get so many people like wanting to be on Ross's album. Like Ross damn near had a Jay feature on every album. Drake, like you said, Andre 3000 is on the God Forgives, I Don't. You know what I'm saying? Kanye was always there. Like he always had the biggest names on his album, but it's because like Ross is gonna have the biggest album. I want to be on that album,
and his pen was respected too.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Hell of a rapper.
Is Ross still that respected?
Nah, I wouldn't say he is because of what you just said. I mean, it's been a while since he's had like an album to really, click like that and really touch the masses. But also, just from his rapping, like we haven't really had songs or features where it's like, damn, Ross really did this or went crazy in the last like recent years, in my opinion. But I don't think he's necessarily had to because of all of the work that he's put in the past.
Could Ross have started the game, like in the game today and be Ross? Like could he start as a beginner, not saying in his 40s, but where Ross started at his start, can he do that in 2026 and be the Ross he was?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that was the time that he was, that he came up or birthed, whatever you want to call it, was perfect for him, for his style of rap, for his image. Yeah, I don't think that works at that level in this year and all. It's kind of hard for anybody to do it, but Ross specifically, I don't think he does it.
Does it work even back then if they knew earlier he was a CO?
Yeah, I think social media now is another reason why like he couldn't do that today. You know what I'm saying? Niggas are gonna give him hell for that. But he was able to get away with it back then just because there wasn't a lot of attention being put towards it unless you had beef with him. I think 50 brought it up one time early on, or somebody else.
They had a really nasty beef.
Yeah, it was brought up back then. But again, like, it's different times, you know, because he was able to rap his way out of that. And in today's time, he could still rap good, but with the internet and social media and all of the trolling and botting, they just don't let you forget things so easily. Like, we heard about that with Ross. We saw the picture as well of him in uniform, all of that, but we really just forgot about it after a certain amount of time. Today, it's kind of hard for people to just forget about things like that.
Yeah, they're going to keep bringing it up over and over.
It's always in your face. But Ross, man, you know, at the end of the day, I think he deserves the credit, even if he doesn't rap necessarily as good now or has the albums or the features to carry him now.
I think he still raps at a high level.
Yeah, but it's just not, you know, it just doesn't, I would say it just doesn't, you know, grab the masses like it did at one point 17, 15 years ago.
It doesn't grab the masses. You are correct, but I don't think the skill in his rap has gone anywhere. I think when I think of him, I do think of Jay-Z and I think of Kanye West because he, to me, is the epitome of what we consider luxury rap. Like, that is that. And I'm thinking back to Rather You Than Me. We were in college when that one came out. I really enjoyed that album. That's still a 2017? Yeah. That's his lead single was when he flipped the "People Make the World Go Right." He had a track off that one. It's called "I Think She Like Me" with Ty Dolla $ign. I think she like me. All right, yeah, he not remembering.
Yeah, I remember "Apple of My Eye" though with Raphael Sadiq.
Yeah,
I do like
that one. Was really good. Yeah. Port of Miami 2, 2019.
I don't really remember too much on that
he tripping,
one,
bro. Yeah, he tripping. White Lines with Dej Loaf.
I don't remember that, bro.
Maybach Music. I think it was, what was it, 5 or 6? Maybach Music 6. Yeah, he tripping.
John Legend and Wayne.
Gold Roses with Drake on this one.
Yeah, I remember that one, of course. That was a single.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just thinking, like, I still remember him rapping at that high level. Richer Than I Ever Been. That just came out a couple years ago. I don't have to stand. I mean, we don't have to stand Ross.
Yeah, too long. Sure. I just wanted to bring that up. But it's episode 414. We back in the building, man.
Yeah, man.
How you feeling, bro? How you been?
I feel good. It's been a busy week, man. A lot going on at work. You know, another week of, you know, standardized testing. All of those weeks just kind of get super, super crowded and busy. A blur. You don't even really remember what happened by the time the day's over. You just know it's busy. But yeah, in here pod. I feel great. Today's Thursday. I didn't tell anybody, I think, on the pod last time or any pods before. I got spring basketball going at my school. Like, this is my first year actually like getting approved to have a spring basketball league, and I actually kind of ran it in the style. I don't know if you remember, but it was either our 8th grade year or our 9th grade year. We had a spring basketball connected to a different school district, so we would drive over to that school, and we would have our spring basketball league there during the evenings, like 1 or 2 nights out of the week. You remember that?
Why am I not remembering
It's
that?
crazy. I was, around like the Birdville area. We had that whole spring league. Your mom would like drop us off every fucking time.
I don't remember.
What is this guy? What is this guy thinking? But yeah, it was like 3-on-3-ish or 4-on-4s. We were in small groups. Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm blanking on that, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah,
my bad.
That is crazy. This nigga doesn't remember real shit that happened. This was, I mean, probably 15, 16 years ago at this point. So yeah, valid that you don't remember. But I'm doing it. I thought that we were gonna be able to piggyback off of this because this nigga was gonna remember. But this nigga doesn't remember at all. It's basically just like a 3-on-3 league weekly, but I've kind of put mine into a bracket.
Okay.
So the kids go on and on each week as they win, but I wanted it to be fun while still competitive. So I added a consolation bracket. And even if you get dropped out of the consolation bracket, I have built in enough time during the spring league like nights that even the teams that aren't even in the loser bracket anymore still get to play games type shit. So like the winners bracket will go in, or they go on. Then I got the losers consolation bracket go on, and then once the losers drop out, they play games in there too. But yeah, running it all the way through this month, next month. Okay. It's great. And one of the teachers hit me that plays basketball, and was like, why don't we just get in this and beat their ass the whole time? So we got in. I'm on one of the squads. Okay. I think we put ourselves up against what should have been the toughest team last week, knocked them off. So at this point, breezy. This thing, no, like today, our game is so cake. I'm going to be doing crazy shit today. Like fake revert. I'm doing Kobe shit.
Yeah, one of them niggas going to come and dunk on your ass.
Nah. One of the niggas can't. They're ninth graders. We played seniors last game. But one of them was like, hey, Mr. Taylor, like, you ready for that tomorrow, right? I think I'm going to fucking dunk on you.
They trying to pull your card.
Yeah, no.
Call your bluff.
It could never happen. I accidentally hurt someone last week. I felt bad.
Come on, bro. What you doing?
The thing is, he tried me, and at that point, I felt tested. I shouldn't have felt tested by a young man of his age.
Yeah, bro.
But he was really, really yapping. So this is the thing. I got the ball in my hands, and he like, Mr. Taylor not even doing nothing. He can't even back me down.
Okay.
I'm looking at the kid. I know his stature. I know he was on my team. So like, I know he's not really like that.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, let's back the kid down. I gave him a couple of good pushes like into the paint. And as I'm going up on him, my elbow like hits his teeth. Teeth bleeding everywhere. I did not. See, the thing is, at this point, once I did that, it was so awkward, embarrassing because it looked like this grown man just hurt you, just trying to prove it. Yeah, right. That's what it was. Right.
But from what I remember with you in situations like that, even if it's just us playing one-on-one, just joking around.
Don't challenge me.
Bro, you always are a little bit too rough and aggressive. I remember you just like, bro, chill. We ain't even like really going that hard.
Don't challenge me.
Bro, it's a kid.
Yeah, like, and at this point after that, I'm being nice, like, bro, you don't have to say that to your mom. You don't.
You don't have to tell her I beat you up today.
Yeah, you don't have. The game got physical, you know.
That's it, man.
Yeah, you tough. You tough, right?
I'm really trying to remember that league. I don't remember that league. That's crazy.
That is crazy. Like, there's a Whataburger right in front of a big stadium.
I know where the location is. I don't remember going there to hoop for a spring league, though.
Are you trying to make me think like I went to sleep and dreamed this fucking league? Like, what is this nigga talking about?
I'm just telling you. I'm really trying to remember. I know you telling me.
All right, I was saying, well, get your memory in check. This nigga over here gaslighting.
I wasn't trying to say it like that. Nah, I'm just really trying to like recall it.
Yo, this nigga's gaslighting me right now.
To do that. I swear, I believe you. You said my mom took us, so yeah, I definitely believe you.
Absolutely. Like I can remember this was the Soulja Boy Juice era. Like I can remember playing those tracks in your mom's whip on the way there.
Oh, we was playing that in the whip.
On God, we were. Like,
shout out moms for letting me get the aux, man.
That's crazy because this is like, I can remember the Soulja Boy Juice era.
Yeah.
Like, that was one of them eras for us. Like,
of course.
For us,
yes, sir.
Like just as teenagers.
Me and you specifically.
I'll put that in like our top 10 teenage eras. Like the Soulja Boy Juice era.
Like our friends may have not like attached to it as much as we did, although we were playing it, but you and I.
Yeah,
like,
no.
You and I.
I can think back to that mixtape and like it's a part of my childhood.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why it is just insane. This nigga doesn't remember.
This is a sick Negro.
Wrong one, guys. My bad. Wrong one. He's not sick for it. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
My fault, gang.
Whatever, man.
Shout out to you, though. That's fire, though.
Yeah, I don't think we won shit in the league. That's probably why
That's probably why. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually think at a certain point I got injured and I couldn't, like, see, you don't remember that? They was like, hey, no, like, you just be on the sidelines, like, on some coach shit. Like, you don't remember this?
I don't know, bro.
This guy is crazy. Yeah, like this, I had to have surgery that year. Like I had to kind of step back from the spring league. I can't remember who all was on our team. I think it was me, you, Stevie, and Tahid.
Okay.
How do you not remember this? Yeah, shout out Taheed, man. Jeez, yeah, for real. Damn. That's crazy. Roll Tide, nigga.
That's crazy.
But sorry, this is super duper long winded. I mean, how have you been? How's your week been?
Yeah, it's been a busy week for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, work's been super busy. We've had, people just in and out. So I'm picking up slack. The entire team is picking up slack, not just me. So that's been a doozy. The past week, I just had a lot going on just over the weekend. We did photo shoots. I had surprise birthday parties I went to.
I had to mention photo shoots.
Yeah, like it was just a lot going on the past week. And then, like I said, the work week. However, today is my Friday. He's gonna get on me, Pod. So I'm just gonna let him know I'm taking off of work this Friday.
What the fuck, Pod?
Chill, bro. Like, come on, man. I've already told the story. I gotta use these days, bro.
You're telling me to chill. I didn't say anything, brother.
Yeah, I was just trying to get to it before you got to it.
All I was gonna say is, Pod, our audience, our viewership, our listenership.
If you're new here,
it's not even me at this point. Like, it's not even me. Do y'all hear how much this nigga don't go to work? He should be fired. If I was his manager, I'd release this nigga.
Nah, man. Got to use them PTO days. I'm just grateful, man. Shout out to PTO. If you got PTO, use it, man.
Nigga.
Abuse it.
I've never heard of a nigga with as much PTO as you. How? Like, I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna get into your business like that.
Nah.
This nigga gets 48 PTO days. I don't know how the fuck you do this. This nigga turns days that aren't sick days into sick days. This nigga be getting VTO. I don't know what the hell he's getting at this point. ATO.
VTO in a long ass time.
BTO, CTO, anything TO this nigga will take.
Shout out TO.
This nigga loves Terrell Owens. Yeah, like he's doing it all. Popcorn. That's my quarterback.
Facts. Nah, man. What really happens at the end of the year, like, so they allow you to keep 40 hours to carry over to the next year. Mm-hmm. So I always use as much as I have in my bank, whatever. I don't know the total that I get if I didn't use, but it's a high number. But I always at least get down to the minimum of 40 to carry over. So I get whatever I get in a new year plus the 40 from the previous year.
That is fire.
So that's why it always seems like I guess I have a lot, but I do that every year. So that's why I'm able to, take days or vacation and spread it out all throughout the year.
I had one job like that in my lifetime, and it was actually very good. It brings me to a question. I had the type of job that if I did have those days, brother, it could be 20 days, and I could run all 20 all together.
Yeah, if I wanted to, I can.
I could run it through Christmas and New Year's. You could do stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, my team now is much more smaller, so like...
You're hurting them if you do that.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta kind of like pick and choose who can take the holidays. Okay. If you had it off last year, you may not get it this year because somebody else may get it. But prior to that, when I was on a bigger team, yeah, I could have ran it like that. Yeah. Consecutively, I think is the better term for it. But again, with my team being more smaller, we gotta kind of like be selective when it comes to the holidays and things like that. But for just regular time, like again, if I want to take vacation or if I just want to take a random Friday off, like. For the most part, like I can always get that whenever I want.
Okay.
So yeah, this Friday, man, taking off of work, me and Pops are actually gonna do a golf tournament. On Friday.
Pops is golfing? Or are you going to see one?
Nah, we playing.
You're playing in a golf tournament. Okay,
yeah,
is this a work tournament?
So it's like a local like community event thing. Okay. So but one of his friends, really like my uncle, but one of my dad's best friends is golfing as well. He invited us. So it's a 4-team. I don't know if we have a 4th yet, but a 4-team scramble best ball tournament.
Okay. Does your dad golf?
Nah. So he went to Mexico like a month or two ago with the same guy that invited us to the tournament, and they golfed out there. Okay. And my pops played baseball growing up. So bro, like his swing is damn near natural. It's
so he can swing. Okay.
Bro, like I watched the video and I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have played baseball. So that was like a month or two ago, and ever since that, we was like, man, we need to, golf and play golf together. So this Friday, like I said, we're going to do that. 8 a.m., man, super bright early on Friday, so that's going to be fun. I'm going to the gym that morning, and then, like, as soon as I leave the gym, I got to head to the golf course. So that's why I took off Friday. So looking forward to that. planning to go to the movies as well. We're gonna talk about that for sure this weekend, and got some other things planned with my lady as well. So again, like just been busy, bro. This month, man, I said it. I think the last time you and I linked, I was like, bro, it's already like April 15th. Like this month already over. Like April has flown by almost to the point where like I'm looking forward to May, so I can kind of like slow down and lock back in. Not say like I'm not locked in. I just feel like this month has kind of gotten away from me because there's been so much going on. I kind of just need to like focus back in and make sure I'm taking advantage of every single day. Yeah, I feel like these days are getting ahead of me in April.
This month got past me. I'm not gonna lie. We're sitting here at April 23rd. Yeah. Whether it's work, I looked up. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I'm kind of getting behind. Looking up here, like at the pod, I was like, oh shit, did the 22nd come up on us already?
Got shit to do, right?
Yeah,
I know.
Wow.
But yeah, that's just how I go. But we good though. But that's how I'm feeling. I feel good, man. Like I said, just been busy. And it's a good busy, you know, a busy that I appreciate. It's not like I'm overwhelmed or tired and things like that. This just is what comes with it. Back in the gym, back locked in, like I said, just on, you know, everything personally. So like I'm feeling good, man. But yeah, just happy to be back. We missed the last episode, so it's good that we back in here for 414.
I will say, something that you said I didn't mention. I'm back locked in the gym, man.
Yes, sir.
That shit feel good. I usually will come back and I'll be on Instagram. I'll post like a little picture or story, some shit. But I'm like, man, fuck all the posting to try to show niggas I'm in the gym and shit like that. Yeah. At this point, I've been in the gym 3 days a week for the last maybe 3 months.
Good shit, boy.
Yeah, every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, I'm in the gym. And at this point, now since I started the spring basketball type shit, I'm doing Monday, Tuesday in the gym, and then Thursday is my cardio type shit because I'm running the fucking floor on Thursdays till the end of May. Yep. But yeah, man, that shit feel good. I'm not gonna lie, like my calf's on fire right now. Real shit.
Yeah, that's dope.
I got to the point where like I'm comfortable in there to start to like increase. Like the more I go in there, like I'm doing it like a week or two at the same, and I'm increasing, and then like a week or two at that, and then I'm increasing. Yep. Yeah, my fucking calves are on fire right now.
Yeah, man. That's fire. I had thought about, like you said, because I don't really. I mean, I used to post all the time just because my trainer, right? He would post, and it was really like just to get clients and shit like that. But like now, I really don't care to post too much. I will, right?
Same, I will.
But it's not really a big deal. But I have thought about, because this is something that I have with my frat brothers. It's a group chat that we've had really since like 2019. It's for sending workouts, it's for spiritual growth, like all of that, right? So it is something I thought about, you know, just amongst the guys, just for us to have like a check-in. And again, it's not to say like to get on a nigga ass. It's just for motivation, right? So like every time you go to the gym, just post that you went to the gym. You know what I'm saying? That way we keeping each other accountable. So that's something that we can talk about. We don't have to talk about it now, but that's something that's been on my mind, just, you know, to keep the guys going, because we're not the only ones that's in the gym. I know that, the guys are getting back locked in as well. And it's summertime, bro.
Absolutely.
Like, it's the perfect time to really lock in on your health.
I seen T-Ron locked in.
Him and Hop, because you know that's dad on the way. You know, them niggas get locked in.
Yeah, they can't let that dad bod get in there, man.
For sure. So yeah, I love it, man. So shout out to him. That's something I may do. We'll talk about it some more. We gonna link up.
Yeah, or even if it was like a message or a group or something like that, because I know we have a group that gets flooded with our shit talk and jokes. Right, but yeah, exactly. We had one of workout ideas. Like if a nigga was in the gym type shit, we could send a story there if we want to send it to the
right.
That's a good little outlet.
Yep, definitely something I'm thinking about, man. So yeah, I may we'll see. I forget we doing Bible study this weekend.
We are doing Bible study this weekend.
Maybe we'll talk about it then. That'll be something that we can maybe hash later. But yeah, man, all in all, it's good. Like I said, just really locked in. Happy to be here. Happy that everybody's in good spirits, and you and I, man, we really been on it, bro. So let's just keep this momentum and keep pushing forward.
Absolutely, feel the same way.
Yes, sir.
You ready to move into the pod?
Let's do it, man.
All right, we got music to talk. We got music coming out. We got music announced to be coming out.
Yes, sir.
Let's start with what's dropping this weekend. Right. Big album, R&B section. Kehlani, her self-titled project, hits the airways, hits the DSPs Friday, the 24th.
Yeah, I know you're hella excited about this one, man. So tell me how you feeling once you saw this. The track list is out. We're going to get into that. But tell me, how are you feeling right now knowing that this Kehlani album is finally coming this week.
I'm extremely excited. I think I said either last pod or the pod before that outside of a Jay-Z album and Kanye that dropped, I'm highly anticipating this one. This is my most highly anticipated album of the year. She's coming off of 2 lead singles from this album that are just absolutely amazing to me. I mean, she's got a third one out at this one. She's got one with Missy, but Out the Window and Folded, those are smashes. Folded, I don't even have to speak on. But yeah, from what it looks like, she's got 17 tracks on the way. Huge features on this album. She's known to have huge features on all her albums at a certain capacity. But yeah, I'm looking at her last one. James Blake, Sego, Lucky Day, Jhené Aiko. But yeah, this one, we got Lil Wayne, Brandy, Missy, Usher, T-Pain, Lil Jon, Cardi B, should I say. I don't want to get the wrong Cardi mistaken. He's not going to be there. Big Sean's going to be on this, Leon Thomas, and the Clips. That one's interesting. That was interesting to see.
Yeah, for sure.
That one I didn't like.
Why not?
Bitch, you don't like the Clips.
Why she gotta be that?
My fault. I love Kehlani to death, man. Like, you don't even fuck with the Clips like that.
You don't know that. Maybe she grew up on the Clips.
No, she didn't.
You don't know. You think this is just an easy grab because the niggas hot right now?
Yes.
Come on, bro. You didn't say that. You didn't say that about the rap niggas that went and got him.
Correct.
Jid, Tyler.
It was a Tyler. It wasn't
Tyler
a grab
count.
for. Tyler is like a Pharrell baby. He came up like that.
Sure.
All them other niggas, yes, big grabby shit. There's a lot of grab shit going on.
All right.
But no, Corey, because was no Malice. That nigga's like, nah, I'm not gonna go with a whole new name. Just cut the no because I'm Malice now. Like, I've got Malice. I know he wasn't rapping, but you can't tell me like in the last like 12 to 15 years of her making music, you're not gonna go interview Push and be like, yeah, she been begging for this. She's not been begging for this feature.
Or if you ask Kehlani, what's one feature that you don't have right now at this moment that you wish you could get?
Ooh, Pusha T and Malice. Nigga, no.
I get you, bro.
And she's not on some shit like we were on. It was like, ooh, Malice rapped his ass off last year. He is rapper of the year. I gotta have him on it. What record label is this? Let me find out some bullshit, Card.
Atlantic, bro, you know.
Is that where they are now?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Kehlani.
Yeah, no. Where was this Clips album?
Def Jam and Rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
This still some UMG shit.
I think it was. I know Push was still with Def Jam. I don't know if the album was Def Jam, but remember they took a deal with the Rock.
Yeah.
Or Rock Nation. What year is it? I call them niggas the Rock.
But they negotiated their own deal with Def Jam,
right.
And yeah, they're managed by Rock, I believe.
Right.
But yeah, Corey, I think that one's a grab.
I give you that. It's early in the album too. It's right before Folded. That mean it could be a smash though. If it's that early in the album and then you get Folded right after. So although I get what you're saying and I can slightly agree that it could be maybe a grab, I don't know. It's kind of bold to me seeing that that's number 3. I'm just saying.
You saying could be is crazy.
Son, come on, man. I'm just keeping it a buck.
She strikes you as like a huge Clips fan?
No, not necessarily, but that don't mean nothing. Don't take nothing away from her.
I'm not taking anything away from her, just her Clips fandom.
Maybe, bro. I don't really know too much about Kehlani though, and how she started. Maybe she was a rap fan early on when she was running around with who was it? That she was
Kyrie Irving?
Nah, bro.
Party Next Door?
Was it? No, I'm saying like who brought her? Wasn't it Diddy? It was somebody like that gave her like her cosign early.
I don't know. It might have been Diddy.
Can't remember. She was like something said like she used to sleep on like her floor and shit. It was somebody she came. Oh, it was Nick Cannon. That's what I'm thinking of. Wasn't it Nick Cannon and Kehlani?
This car, you are all alone on this one.
Help a nigga out, bro.
I cannot confirm or deny any of this.
I think
any
it's
of this
Nick
story.
Cannon. I think Nick Cannon gave her early cosign.
And what a random floor to be sleeping on. Nick Cannon's?
Nick Cannon's floor. Nah. It wasn't that. I think he like put her in an apartment. I think that's the story.
And Nick Cannon is what leads you to believe she's really a Clips fan?
Hell yeah. Shout out Nick Cannon, bro. You know, he got classics.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, all right. And her knowledge of Nick Cannon
Of rap
is what
came
leads
from Nick Cannon.
Yeah, is what leads you to believe she's truly a Pusha T and No Malice fan.
For sure.
Okay, yeah, I see the connection. I see it.
It's all making sense.
Yeah, it's all over Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
The Clips is all over him.
For sure.
When I hear Nick Cannon rap, I'm like, damn, that's Clips. Yeah, that's Virginia Beach right there.
Hell no.
But the last thing I was gonna say before I leave that specific part is the reason why I wasn't super excited by seeing that is, do I trust Kehlani? Absolutely, but I just my ears right now can't hear a cohesive track between Clips and Kehlani. I mean, this is soft R&B mixed with coke raps. I don't know what are we doing on this one?
Yeah, I feel that.
Are we jumping into a new bag? I've heard Pusha talk relationship. I've never heard No Malice talk that. I've heard him talk about bricks. I've heard him talk about bricks and God. That's it. And those two don't even go together.
But he make it sound so sweet.
Yeah, I mean, he's talking more about giving the bricks up now, but it was all bricks before.
All right.
Lil Wayne, I can see that, and I've heard this mix up before.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think they got songs.
Yeah, I've heard it multiple times. I need Kehlani and Brandy.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
Kehlani and Missy Elliott. I can't remember how this one goes. I might need to play this one again.
I may play that once we finish today.
I've heard Kehlani and Usher before. Sounds great. I heard him do the remix to Folded. Call Me Back, T-Pain, Lil Jon. I don't know what this is gonna sound like, but I know where you're going with this. This seems like it's gonna be some either like Usher, Lil Jon, Luda type shit, or it's gonna be what's their other record?
Who?
T-Pain, Lil Jon, Usher. They got another one. And Usher something made me do it again.
That's Luda. That's not T-Pain though. T-Pain.
You're right. That's my bad. I'm saying T-Pain because I just saw it on here. But Luda,
John Usher.
They got two. They got and they got Lovers and Friends. Yeah, you're getting one of these vibes off this one. Where are we at with it next? Cardi B. Women's record.
Yeah, that one makes sense.
This is for the girls.
Yeah.
Big Sean. Oh, Big Sean on the Kehlani record. Oh, you're really not with Jhené Aiko anymore.
Chill.
Oh, you're really not with Jhené Aiko.
I think they've done songs prior as well.
Okay.
I think. Not sure though.
Maybe I'm forgetting. I didn't hear it on Sold Out. Sweet Nothings. Leon Thomas.
Makes sense here.
Yeah, I'm already hearing what that one sounds like in my head.
Can't wait to hear that one.
But all in all, I mean, that's just a few of the tracks. Those are just the features out of her 17 tracks that are here to come. I'm looking at the track list. I like the names. I like the features. Maybe I'm pussy eating, but this is gonna be great.
Yeah, man. I mean, I won't necessarily say I've been looking forward to it as much as you have, but
Definitely have.
In the more recent weeks, just like following all the the highlights and the anticipation and seeing the feature list come out, the track list, I can say like it has grown my excitement a little bit more, and I'm really just ready to see like, is she going to deliver? And I don't mean that like saying I don't think she will, but I'm saying like this is the moment here
For you to put one of them ones.
This is the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you've had a great career and you've had a moment before. I think the album in 2020. What's the one where she's like outside on that fence?
Yes. And I got some tracks on that.
It was good until it wasn't. Like, I want you to have a moment like that and even bigger. You know what I mean? Because you have a track like Folded. You have a track like Out the Window where it's like, all right, the lane, the world is now yours to take. We talk about the genre of R&B, whether it's male or female, and people, realize in the moment, whether it's Leon, whether it's SZA.
This is your big moment.
Whether it's Giveon, you know what I'm saying? All these names where it's like, all right, what are you going to do? So that's what I'm looking forward to, is to see, like, all right, are you going to capitalize? You got the features.
You're absolutely right.
You got the leading tracks, the smashes, the joints. Now give us the full project, put the bow on it, and tie it all together. That's what I'm looking forward to when I press play on this album.
This is Kehlani's chance, and I'm just giving like random examples. This is your chance to show everybody like you're really like Whitney on some shit. Like, I don't mean it like that, but I mean, this is your moment alone. Nobody but you. There's other people that have stood at the top before, but you standing in like the number one pedestal alone without an album out.
Man.
Yeah, it's crazy to have gotten this far.
Without the album, because people don't do it. Usually it takes the album or it takes a song or a record. You got 2 smashes
Nigga,
without the album.
You just went to the Grammys and picked up multiple awards with no album.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, this album, you got to do it with this one.
Yes, you do.
Like, when this comes out, I mean, without the window, I feel like she folded nice. Yeah. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
This bitch needs to be strapped with even more foldeds or all out the windows. Like, we need all out the window caliber songs. She already hit the nail on the head with the cover.
Yeah.
She went self-titled. Everything's right so far, Cari. The marketing's right.
Yeah.
The tracks are right. The visuals are right.
Mm-hmm.
The video is right. The remixes were right.
Yeah. There is one thing, though, for me now that is making me slightly nervous, not too much. We just went through the features, right, which I absolutely love, and I think they all sort of make sense. Obviously, the rap ones are going to be up in there. We'll see. But you got 17 tracks. 10 of them got features. Mm-hmm. 7 only are standalone. So
3 of them you heard already.
And 3 you've already heard. So I am curious to be like, all right, those ones that don't have a feature, I really hope those are smashes. And the ones with the features, because literally, bro, like, there's a certain point, there's like 5-6 songs in a row features. You know what I mean? So I would say, just looking at it, slightly nervous about that. But again, she could wow us with these features. It could be perfect. You know what I mean? So not necessarily saying that's a bad thing, but that is something I'm going to pay attention to when I press play. Like, how do the features stack up against the songs that you have by yourself, or vice versa? I'm really going to be paying attention to that.
The reason why I think it'll be all right, well, at least for me, track 15 with Leon, track 8 with Usher, track 5 with Brandy. All of those are going to be more so duet, harmonizing, stuff like that. So I'll be okay for sure with those. Like you said, it's going to be those rap ones for me.
Yeah.
That I'm going to have to pay a closer bit of attention to see like, all right, is this cohesive? Does this mix? Does this go? Mm-hmm. I'm not on the fence. I do trust her.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, you raised a good point there.
Yeah, we'll see about that one though.
I do think she puts an A out on Friday.
Yeah.
That's going to be an A album. But we can go ahead and move on. Are you ready to move on?
Let's do it.
Let's get out of Kehlani and let's get to what we all came to talk about. Iceman, Tiffany, Bluestones, Cari. Cari, I think it's about time that I say it.
What you gotta say?
And the smile on my face to the YouTube viewership is indicative that you can go ahead and just erase everything I just said last pod. Mama the Boy is back.
Oh, God, I was not expecting that.
Hey, Mama.
Oh, my goodness. Not you. You too?
Nah, I'm just Mama the Boy.
They got you too. Huh?
Mama the Boy is back.
Yeah, man. Iceman, 515.
Yeah, Drake took to downtown Toronto on Sunday night or Monday night, I believe, one of those two. And he brought pounds on pounds on pounds on pounds of blocks of ice to downtown Toronto. He had all of them set up strategically, almost in like some sort of pyramidish type setup. And in the middle of these ice blocks, he put the release date to Iceman. I don't know if it was in some kind of booklet or bag, something like that. But in the middle of it, he made a bag or something full, and there was text that showed the release date to Iceman.
Yeah.
once these blocks got, installed over there, it was nighttime when he did it. He had a bunch of fucking 18-wheelers out there putting these icy blocks all together. The streets of Toronto immediately react to it. They go crazy. The kids show up. Corey, they're beating on the motherfucking ice out there.
Beating on it.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah.
1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. There's kids out there burning the ice. They got a torch to the shit. Pitchforks,
baseball bats, you name
all kinds of things. It looks like a riot.
Yeah.
There were points where the Toronto police had to come stop people. But eventually, that goes away. People come back and they keep, knocking away at this thawing block of ice. And sooner or later, on Tuesday afternoon, somebody reached what they were supposed to reach. They got whatever it was out. It looked like some streamer from what the information I was given.
Yeah.
He pulled the information out. He took it. He went back to, I guess, his car, or I think he went actually back to Drake's headquarters. Or
he got in his car and drove to Drake's crib.
Yeah. And pulls it out. It says, Iceman, May 15th.
Yeah, it's basically like a little booklet, like you said, had the release date in there, had some other, I guess
some hints
towards the album,
visual
possible
art.
Features. Yeah, visual art is the better, name for it. I think Drake actually came out of his crib at a certain point, didn't come up like super close to the camera. I think he remained at the door because the streamer wasn't allowed to come all the way in. He was just by like the entrance gate,
and he was live streaming.
Yeah, and they brought out like a little table for him to lay the little booklet on. So yeah, he turned each page and showed the stream.
They said he gave him 25 bands too.
Yeah, Drake gave him some Canadian dollars, not USD, but
straight to the airport with it.
Yeah, bro.
Exchange that.
I will say this moment for the release date, the Pyramid Ice, whatever you want to call it. As a fan, I really enjoyed that moment. I'm not gonna lie. But I do hate that it came now, like 2 years later. I feel like if Drake would have did that shit a long time ago, or if we would have never got all the other shit and then just got this, I would have been able to appreciate it more. But just from a fan experience, because you're giving back to the fans, you're letting the fans create a moment that's real in time.
Yep.
Same thing with Cole getting back in a Honda, going to the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's like things like that. I remember like being a kid and like this is why this guy's my favorite rapper. It's moments like that, fan experience like that you create and people never forget, and it creates a hype and excitement for your album. So I do wish that we didn't get all of the drama leading up to that, because if he just did that by itself, that should have been so fire to me. I still thought it was dope. But that was like something I was like, all right, that's cool. I do like that you allowed the fans to be involved in the figuring out of your release date. I thought that was dope of Drake to do.
I didn't think so at first, but when you explain it like that, and I think about stuff like that Jungle documentary that came out, it's something that I can never forget. And it's not even a moment like this, but I'll never forget it. So when you were saying that, I was like, yeah, there are kids out there, 17, 18, 19, 20, that are living the times of their lives right now. And Drake is still Drake, just like he was to us. They'll remember that forever. Yeah. But I do second what you said. I do wish it came earlier. While I was watching some of this, I started thinking about the What Did I Miss video that he did inside of that freezer. I started thinking about like, hey, and I always go in my own head like I'm the artist or I'm the production team or whatever. If we would have did like What Did I Miss and live premiered that on YouTube the way that he did, and as soon as the video's over, you come out to Toronto to this big block of ice just like that. Oh my God. He could have still put May 15th on that shit.
Yeah. Even if it was like a year ago.
It could have been last year. He still could have put May 15th because that's what he did with us with views for like views when it was still views from the 6 back then.
Right.
He gave us a next year date.
Yep.
I was like, all right, here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been great. But I don't want to take too much away from his presentation because I do still think it was nice.
It was something that was well thought out. I'll just give credit for that. You know what I mean? Whether you like it or not, that was a dope experience for the fans, for Drake himself, And again, like it's just a different way rather than niggas just getting on Instagram and say my album's coming out in a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool. Give the fans something that we can remember and something that we can attach our memories to towards the album years from now. So again, like I thought that was dope. It's still not, I'm not backtracking on anything that I said.
No, I was joking. I'm still not.
Yeah, like
still not sold.
Yeah, I'm still not sold. We got 3-4 weeks till the album gets here. We have no single, right? There's
What did I miss?
All right. There's still some shit though that like I need more where I mean, when the album gets here, of course we're gonna play it. We gonna see what's up. But this didn't move me where I was like, oh shit, here we go. I still feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to give bro flowers and credit for that moment because I feel like that's something that I wish more fans moving forward will start doing. We talked about last episode, like creating all these like paywall things and just I forgot what Vince Staples was doing as well. Oh, he's created like a private Discord.
Yes.
Like all these things that truly give back to the fans. Like I love when artists do that, right? So moving forward, I wish more people would do this. But for Drake specifically here, staying on topic, still not moved, right? Still on a single. And still feel the same way as far as like what I said on the last episode. Like there's still so much drama surrounding Iceman where I can't even focus on, okay, what is this album truly going to be?
Yeah, and for me, there's the drama from 2024, but at the same time, when For All the Dogs released or when Certified Lover Boy released, there were critiques that I had to that album that I'm not going to forget because we had a major event happen in 2024. There's still things for me that I hope and wish to hear on this album that's not a response to 2024, but a growth from his last projects, For All the Dogs and Certified Lover Boy,
right,
which was, to me, I'm still waiting on Drake. I mean, and I know where Drake's fan base resides, so it's going to be hard to see that. But I'm still waiting on Drake to be the 35 or 6 or 7 or 8, however old he is. I think he's somewhere between 35 and 8. I'm still waiting on him to be that artist publicly. Like Certified Lover Boy, to say that you're a lesbian, girl, me too, stuff like that. I'm waiting on him to finally stop pleasing the 15 to 25 crowd, and to be in where he is. Like, I want Drake's shit to sound grown.
Yeah.
Outside of that, like I'm not too moved by the beef of everything. I don't want to hear him for 10 to 20 tracks respond to Kendrick Lamar. I don't want to hear him talk to Pharrell. I don't want to hear him talk to Pusha T. I don't want to hear him talk to Kanye West. It's been enough time that we can just hear Drake.
Facts, bro. People are LeBron is another name.
I don't want to like, hear that.
Are we for real?
And I think he would stun the fans and surprise everyone and excite everyone more than anything. Just giving us a fresh, clean, this is what I've been on these last 2 years.
True. Now, just being realistic here.
Yep, let's be realistic.
You are going to get subliminal shots or even direct name drops to these people
to all of them
on songs. Let's just be real here, right? We're not saying like the album's not gonna have that because we haven't heard Drake address it yet, not counting the diss songs, right? So obviously we know we're gonna get pieces of this on the album. What I think you're saying, or at least what I want from this project, I don't want the entire album to be saturated as a response. Iceman shouldn't be a response album. It should be a growth album for Drake, just like you said, right? So if For All the Dogs is the last project where I feel you did have some good rapping, but there were a lot of R&B flips or songs on there. If you're going to grow in that area, grow in that area. If you're going to grow in your rap, grow in your rap, right? But that's what I want Iceman to be. I want this to be like a new chapter for Drake where you said like maybe it is a more mature standpoint, not only as an artist, but even as the shit that you're doing in your life. Like you said, CLB, don't call yourself a lesbian, bro. You're a father. You're a father, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's what I mean.
Your son gotta listen to this one day.
You're doing this to please teenagers.
Yeah, bro. Like, don't do that. Don't make records specifically for the club. You know what I mean? I know it's Drake. Your shit gonna ring off in the club, but that song was made for the club. Mm-hmm. Girls like girls. Me too. Like, he wanted people to dance and shake their ass to that shit. Like, bro, Drake, just be focused, man. That's really what I'm hoping that this album is. And again, I hope it's just him being more mature and just showing the growth that he's had in the last 2-3 years, bro. You feel like your back was up against the wall. You feel like everybody was against you. All right, rap about that. You know what I'm saying? Tell us how it felt in those moments where you feel like everybody was against you. And I hear 40 is back. All right, if 40 is back, let's get them tracks that we all love and grew with them two together. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking for here with this project, bro. I really hope it's not no bullshit from Drake. Again, I know he's going to address these little things, right? So don't not expect to hear that, but I just don't hope like it's saturated with that. Iceman shouldn't be a direct response to everybody that dished you or whatever in the last 2-3 years. I think that would be a failure of an album. No matter how good the songs are, if you diss us on every song on 15 tracks, bro, it's just like a waste. You've wasted 2-3 years of promoing Iceman. If all you're gonna do on this album is talk about how everybody turned their back against you. I know that may make you feel some type of way, but we don't need 15 tracks addressing that shit.
I'm also, and this is very simple coming from me, but I'm also very eager to see what he does with this album because I'm not too fond of the Iceman concept at all. I don't get it. I mean, I do get it. Like, you've been done so wrong by everyone. You got to ice everyone out. I think about the Marvel Iceman that he may be.
The character, right?
Yeah, playing after. But I don't know. When you think of like a Igor and you hear the album, like stuff like that makes sense. The Call Me If You Get Lost. I'm trying to find in Drake's lane or MO how this is either hard or for him, like with the women, like sexy, or even like just real. I'm trying to find how he iced, like,
yeah.
How are you the Iceman?
That's a good point because For All the Dogs was like For All the Dogs.
You get it.
CLB was, you
get it.
Lover Boy.
This one, I don't get it.
Yeah, GNX was, the moment. Fall Off was, the moment. Iceman, honestly, yeah, I'll be real with you, and I agree. Like,
I've never understood fully.
I don't know what that is, and it doesn't necessarily, and it doesn't have to, right? But we're just so used to Drake, like the title of the album having a theme that he sort of embraces,
and he is embracing this theme. We just don't know what it is.
Yeah, but what is the Iceman? Are you a character, like you said? Are you icing everybody out? Are you freezing the world? That's what he's saying. That's the slogan as well. Like, what does that necessarily mean? And hopefully he does explain that. But also, this could be one of those moments where the title doesn't necessarily carry as much weight or as much definition as the previous projects have. That is a possibility as well, because we haven't gotten much other than this nigga just walking around with a whole bunch of ice around and ice truck driving and throwing up ice blocks everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, we really haven't gotten a theme of what this is yet.
See, in that I can't come to grips with, Cari, because I think me and you both know, and I think Drake knows enough. He's been in this game almost 20 years. This is the most important project he's ever released in his entire life, unless we're talking about Thank Me Later, your debut album.
I would argue this one is more important.
And I still, it's not even an argue for me. Like, I'm not even going to argue with you if you're saying Thank Me Later is more important. This is the most pivotal point of Drake's entire career. Yeah. He's never been at a point like this is honestly a low. He's always been, and I don't mean that in a disrespect because Drake. Right. He's always been at the highest height. He has to have a real meaning behind it. Everything in this point has a meaning behind it. He fucking knows everything has to be meaningful right now. That's what brings me a bit of excitement, Corey. But at the same time, I'm still a bit nervous because it's Drake. I've always wanted Drake to to get back to the pinnacle, or at least musically reach his pinnacle again. This one absolutely has to, Cari. He's battling bots. He's battling the internet.
Yeah.
He's battling everybody from that 2024 situation that can't wait for it to drop and not even listen to it before they call it garbage. Cari, this has to be one of the greatest albums we've ever heard. I'm so serious, and I know that sounds laughable and crazy to think about because it's a reach and a hard ask in a man's 15th, 16th, 17th year as a rapper to beat everybody else out. Cari, this has to be the best collection of music Drake has ever released with minimal resources. When you think about the Take Cares or the Nothing Was the Same, you think about Jhené Aiko, you think about A$AP Rocky, you think about Kendrick Lamar, you think about Rihanna, you think about Future.
Yeah.
All of these resources don't exist for him anymore. And I still have to put down the best thing you've ever heard.
Yeah, and hopefully he embraces that challenge.
I think he has. It looks like he has. We ain't heard a peep.
Yeah. And then, like we said, 40's back, allegedly. Future may even be back, is what they saying.
I heard that, and I don't believe it.
Yeah, he's just gonna have to be on the album for me. Yeah, I don't think
Bro,
it's happening.
I saw a report the other day that said Kanye produced some songs on that.
All right, now y'all.
I don't believe nothing these niggas talking about.
Now y'all boosting. I can actually entertain the Future shit
Because their problems weren't that deep.
Yeah, it was just over women, and then allegedly again, I haven't fact checked it, but they say Future was seen wearing Nocta recently. So, but I don't know if that's true. I saw the picture, but it's just he had his back turned. He had on like a Nocta shirt or jacket, and you can see the logo on the back. But yeah, I mean, what you said is 100% correct. I think there's never been a point where, again, he's had this low, but also where he's had this low where he couldn't necessarily depend on others. And again, not saying Drake is dependent on anybody, but you know what we're saying here. Like, you have friends in the game, you have people in the industry that you can call on, you can, lean on for a produced track, a feature, XYZ, whatever it may be. This really, for Drake, probably is the first time in his career where he started this, process at the beginning.
He's going at it alone.
And he was by himself, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that could be a good thing, though. You know what I'm saying? But also could be something that, I don't know, that we'll see what happens. But I just hope that he started out and embraced that challenge and continued to grow. And as the days went on, you realize, like, all right, I am in this by myself. What sound am I going to create? What image am I going to create? So, like, if I think about it that way, I do have some excitement because, nigga, if your back is up against the wall, produce. Give us the best music that you've ever produced in your life. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, as the weeks continue to move forward, again, we got like 3 weeks, I think. We'll see what he does, man, because he not quiet. He dropped some more shit on Instagram today, some more secret messages. So there's going to be a lot still coming here for Drake, and we may get a song. Who knows? But there's still a lot more to come. We don't even have the album cover. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's going to be a lot more here where maybe the Iceman shit starts to make a lot more sense to us in the next few weeks.
Another thing that I thought about as it pertains to Iceman, but this is also far-fetched. What if Drake goes Iceman for real and we get an album, no features? Jeez. I can't even imagine getting a Drake album with no features, right?
I don't think that's happening. But again, who would he work with though, right? Like if we have that question.
He would work with Future and Young Thug, not Future and Young Thug, Lil Baby and Young Thug.
Nah.
No, they're not gonna be on Iceman? Nah. Then then nobody's on his who's on it? Yebba? Pimmy?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. He gonna have some women singers on here for sure.
But yeah, I mean, does he have rap features on this? I've heard J. Cole's on the album. There's so many things that I've heard from this album that are just rumors floating around.
Facts. I expect Drake, now we talking about it, I do expect him to come alone on majority of these songs.
That's scary.
I like that though.
Me too. I'm just thinking, when is the last fucking time Take Care that you've gotten Drake with at least minimal? You got what? Jhené Aiko on? That's
Nothing Was the Same.
You got Rick Ross Lil Wayne, 3K, Kendrick, Rihanna. Holy shit. You've literally...
That's that nigga whole feature list right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
He's had a stack full of feet. Oh, Thank Me Later's the last. And that nigga had...
Thank Me Later's a good one.
No, it's not.
Because...
He had a Jay-Z feature.
Jay-Z, Jeezy.
Swiss Beats, Alicia Keys.
Yeah, I think we might be missing one more. Wayne, Over, right? Is Wayne?
Wayne's not on Over. No, we're missing somebody.
Yeah, I think Wayne on the album though, huh? Maybe.
Wayne is... He's not on Thank Me Later, is he?
Really? Or maybe he rapped about Wayne going in on the album.
Yeah, I'm headed to Alicia Keys, Nicki Minaj, Swiss Beats, T.I., The Dream, Young Jeezy, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne. Miss Me. Yeah.
Miss Me. I said,
oh my God. This nigga's never gone at this shit without A-list features, Corey. I mean, elite. He's had elite features since he got in. I'm going to say this track list, or I'm sorry, this feature list one more time. This is his debut album, Corey. Alicia Keys, Nicki Minaj, T.I., Swiss Beats, The Dream, Young Jeezy, Jay-Z, and Lil Wayne in 2010.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. So there's two projects where I feel like our conversation we're having right now makes more sense. Nothing Was the Same. The first 6 records, straight Drake. And then number 7 is the From Time. So it's still not even a rap feature.
Okay.
And then if you're reading this, It's Too Late. Same thing. The first 8 songs are straight Drake.
He also arguably didn't write either of those. I was gonna say he also arguably didn't.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Didn't write either of those projects.
But I'm only bringing it up to say like I wouldn't be mad at that if you come the first 4, 5, 6, 7 songs and it's just you rapping. Hey. That's actually what I would hope he does. You know what I'm saying? But again, this is all just speculation, man. Who knows what's to come with this album?
I don't want any more of the... I know the City Girls aren't going to be on it, but no more of those.
No, you can expect Sexy Red. That's what we not mentioning.
Oh,
Sexy Red's on
God.
the album.
No, Corey. No way. No way.
You better believe it.
I love Sexy Red to death. There's a time and place to cry, to smile, to laugh, to kill. Corey, this is not the time or place to be featured on a Drake record. Not Iceman.
Hey.
You
want to bet?
She red. She fire. Sexy blood. Not on Iceman. He need Crips only.
Nah, brother.
Oh, man. He need DJ Pooper Scooper. I don't want to go too much longer on Drake.
Yeah.
Because we still got a lot more to talk. He hasn't released the lead single yet.
Yeah. And then me, honestly, I know, like I said, I think we're at right at 3 weeks. And I know he's going to do more things where we have to mention Drake and have a brief conversation. But I really want to have minimal conversations about this nigga leading up to this album. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we've talked about it so much now at this point where it's like, okay, we got the date now. Can we just get to the date and see what happens? But again, I know he's going to obviously have a track list, album cover, things like that to come where we're going to have to address that and mention it. But as far as like going on these rabbit holes and what do y'all think? Like, bruh, I'm so tired of that. You know what I mean? Like I'm at the point where it's like, fuck, we got the date. I'm counting down the days to May 15th so we can see what this experience is going to be. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're not going to do that.
I promise you I am.
No, I'm saying you're not even going to be allowed to do it, Corey.
What you mean?
I can be wrong, and I wouldn't be mad at being wrong. Corey, you're getting a Drake track tomorrow night.
No, you're not.
Or tonight, actually. If you're not getting a Drake track tonight, you're getting it next Friday. He's not waiting until the week of his album to come out to release his lead single. You're getting a Drake track tonight and or tomorrow morning, or you're getting one next week.
That's fair, though. All I'm saying is, like, I don't want to, if he gives us something to talk about, fine. But I don't want to sit here in every conversation because we know an album is coming up, we got to bring up Drake and mention Drake. I'm not even talking about just the pod. I'm talking about just in general. Like I'm sick of that, bro. Like I want to talk about other things. There's other niggas in this game, you know what I'm saying, that we can really embrace. Although we love Drake, and I think this is gonna be a big moment. Like fuck, y'all not tired?
I'm about to hype it up. Like, Cari, I wanna hear this album and play it, like, and finish it and be like, damn, this is the greatest Drake record I've ever heard. Like, I've been around in 2011 and 13. Like, I know what being outside during Take Care and Nothing Was the Same feels like.
Of course.
I want to put my headphones up around midnight, 12:15-ish on Friday morning and be like, damn, that might be the greatest piece of music I've ever heard in my entire life.
I hope that is the case for you, my brother.
He don't got it in him.
I don't know.
I'm talking I'm talking myself out of it. Yeah, he don't got it in him, Cari. He ain't even built like it no more.
I know what you're doing. Reverse psychology.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think you slick.
Oh man.
Anyways, though, man, Iceman, May 15th. Like you said, we probably get a song, if not tomorrow, this week, next week for sure. Because I think that'll put us roughly about 2.5 weeks, 2 weeks to the album.
You get new Drake tonight, nigga. Thursday night, Friday morning.
All right.
Hey, stay up, guys. yeah, be fucked up. Niggas think I'm. Stay up, y'all. I got the call.
Guys. Hell nah.
Yeah, who was it? Iceman in 36 hours.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all not tired, bro.
Listen, and I'm sorry to our listenership. I'm not listening to any white boy rap, like updates, opinions, and I do love y'all though. Like, it's not happening, man.
Yeah, facts.
Nigga said Iceman in 36 hours. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you, nigga?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Damn.
My fault. Let's move on.
All right.
Let's talk more things coming out this weekend. As Friday approaches, Cari, so does the release of the Michael Jackson biopic entitled Michael.
Yep.
Are you excited?
Not like hella excited, but I mean,
I feel like
I'm gonna go see it, yeah. But I ain't like jumping up for joy or nothing like that.
I feel like there's old people behind this shit. And of course there is, because this is Michael Jackson's story. Yeah. But like the marketing, I think they thought the trailers was enough. Nigga, Jafar, I need you doing TikToks and shit.
Like, yeah, facts.
Like,
I need you in costume. Nigga.
Yeah, like I need you getting young niggas hype. Like I'm getting young niggas hype for y'all. Like,
yeah. Nah, like that's a good point because deadass. I mean, I knew it was this week, but you and I were talking earlier. I was like, what day does the movie actually come out? Because I don't necessarily know, and that just adds to your point where. Yeah, I know we talked about the trailers and all the hype leading up to it. And yes, I mean, I am looking forward to seeing the movie, but no, I'm not necessarily hyped because there hasn't been promo. There hasn't been, just things where it's like, oh shit, I'm anticipating I gotta go see that movie. Mm-hmm. I'm just the fan in me, knowing I gotta do it for the pod, and obviously I want to see it. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna go see the movie. I'm gonna get to it, but nah, like there hasn't been anything to like necessarily grab my attention to be like, nigga, when this movie come out, you gotta be there. And then on top of that, and this don't necessarily matter to me or not, and I really try to ignore it, but there's been mixed reviews already. And I'm
there
like,
are mixed reviews already.
I'm like, oh shit.
Earlier this week, and this took a level of excitement away from me as well. We got the report that Janet Jackson declined to be portrayed in the movie. There's no Janet Jackson in this movie.
I knew that though. They said that early.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they said that like when the first or second trailer came out. Yeah.
Not like she's just some pivotal point of Michael Jackson's story. We'll know she's always his sister, but like I'm trying to think about the moments in Jackson's American Dream that I was like, oh shit, we missed Janet. Like, or damn, like I never knew that about Janet. The only thing I think I remember is one point in that movie they talked about how she was all filming Good Times because she got her ass burnt by that iron.
Shout out Penny.
Yeah, shout out Penny, shout out Walona.
Man, Walona fun.
I would swear on my life I was about to say Walona fine ass. Rest in peace.
Oh God.
Walona was fine.
Yeah, she's very beautiful.
Very
beautiful.
Oh my goodness. 70s women was beautiful.
Man, just everything about that time. The style, the hair.
I'm thinking about like Jackie Brown.
Come on now.
Yeah, I got a picture of her on my phone right now with her titties out.
Pam.
Absolutely. I keep a never mind.
You keep a Pam Grill?
I keep a Pam Grill on me. Nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah,
y'all should have never showed me that. Yeah. I'm trying to get my hands on Pam Grill with the ass out. My fault.
Facts. That's crazy.
But no, there's gonna be two things that really do this for me, or I'm sorry, one thing. I talked about the Janet Jackson kind of taking a notch off of it for me. Mm-hmm. One thing that I have not seen, not one bit, and it's gonna fuck with me. I want to see 1990s and 2000s Michael Jackson. I just don't know what the benefit in releasing this movie when we have a biopic out if you're not even going to continue the story, because it looks like we're going to stop this bitch in the late 80s or 90s again.
Yeah, I think that's where we're getting to. Which, remember, I asked early, like, is this going to be a double thing? Remember, I said that.
I heard that could be possible, but when you put this much money into it, you never get the part two. The fucked up part about it is that's so safe of the Jackson estate. I get that, but that's what we coming to see. All of the rest of this shit that y'all putting on the screen is stuff, like I said, we've seen before. And I'm not even gonna let anybody discredit the Jackson American Dream series or biopic. What you can put it together as a movie, or you can split it up into the miniseries part. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna let people discredit it because it didn't go in the movie theaters. If we don't get older Mike, the kids, the allegations, at least him feeling the pressure of it, we don't got to see the whole thing hitting him. But it's a disservice because I didn't get all hype about this just to see Jafar do all the shit the other nigga did.
Well, I would tell you, and I haven't seen it, I don't know, but I would tell you, like, don't go in expecting that. Go in expecting it to stop in the late 90s, and then that way, if they go past that, then you know you're like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting it. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. But if you go in expecting to get the 2000s, you're gonna be so disappointed where you may not even appreciate the movie for what it is. Like, honestly, that's what I would do if I were you, because I don't think you're gonna get anything from the 2000s and all at this point.
Yeah, I'm asking right now. I just want to see if ChatGPT gonna give me a little bit away. Wow. Says short answer, no, the 2000s era Michael Jackson is not really portrayed in the new biopic. The movie mainly focuses on his childhood, Jackson 5 years, rise through the late 70s and 80s. Reports say that the story basically stops around the mid 80s before the controversies and later life period. Because of that, the 90s and 2000s era is either barely touched or not shown at all. Nigga, I don't even want to go no more.
Nah, bro. But I mean, honestly, look, that is kind of disappointing, but
it's mad disappointing.
But be real about it though. Like, realistically, that would be like a 5-hour movie.
I don't give a fuck.
You're not sitting in a theater for 5 hours.
For Michael Jackson, on Jesus Christ, I am.
I'm not.
On Jesus Christ. Nigga, you give me a little intermission like we watching the fucking Nutcracker or some shit.
Yeah, all right. But I think, like, truly, because the movie itself probably already is running 2-3 hours, right? Like, that's a 5-6 hour movie because his 2000s is a whole nother movie within itself. I'm not mad at you for wanting it. I would want it too, but I'm saying, like, realistically, now that the movie is here, it's kind of like crazy for us to think that was going to be included in this. Like, if we're really thinking about it.
It's not crazy, Corey.
Bro, that's like a 5-hour movie.
Then cut that bitch up some. Like,
bro, that's not realistic though.
The thing is not that is getting me is the important part of Mike is late 70s, 80s. You could chop some of this Jackson 5 shit up
True.
So we can have the older part.
That I'll give you because we already got the American Dream, so we don't necessarily need the Jackson 5 story. Because, I mean, you get...
This is Michael.
Right.
We don't fucking need the Jackson 5 story.
You get Jackson 5 in that.
We could have started when this nigga went solo.
True. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So disappointed right now, guys.
I ain't even seen it yet.
So fucking disappointed right now. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Nia Long better act her pussy off.
You heard what she said recently?
I
will sign it.
I will.
I swear to God.
I will whoop it.
I will sign wherever you want me to sign, baby. I swear.
Yeah, she's
What?
I just heard the way she was talking. She was like, "Yeah, if it's just a one time." Oh, you do those?
Excuse me?
Nia Long, you wait. Hold on.
Say excuse me.
Wait. Hold on, Nia Long. You do those?
What?
God bless Nia Long.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Oof.
Why did you?
Nigga, you brought her up.
No, I did bring her up. You brought her up sexually.
Cause that's been on my mind since I seen it. I've been thinking about it.
Nia Long sexually has been on my mind since I've seen Nia Long, nigga. And that was the first time I saw Friday. I didn't know what sex was, but she created it in my mind.
Man.
That just took me aback. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to go on and talk about like, damn, like, I wonder who played Jermaine. Like, oh my gosh, like, is this dad going really this that? My nigga, I don't give a fuck, cuz.
That's how I know.
I don't give a fuck, man.
He said, cuz, that's how I know you.
Yeah, I was in pre-production talking to Cari about how, like, bro, I might dress like Michael to this shit.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not getting these fucking tickets.
Oh, God, that's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't even bought no tickets yet. You know.
I'm in here looking at the tickets, man. Like,
yeah, it's things like that where we started the conversation saying, like, the hype excitement not there. Like, nigga, we should have been, like, pre-ordering tickets prior to, and I know people have.
That was my plan. It was.
I'm just saying, like, we haven't. I know our friends haven't because we ain't talked about it.
There should have been enough marketing around it to where they pushing your ass to go get you a ticket because they letting you know ain't gonna be no seats left.
Exactly. And we just haven't gotten that. But we will see, man. We're doing a lot of, obviously speculating here before seeing the movie. But so far for me, not necessarily liking the reviews and everything that I'm seeing, but that could change. I could watch this movie and I could be blown away. So we'll see what happens.
Oh my god!
I do plan to get there this weekend. I need to. Obviously, I want to. Obviously, have watched it before the next episode.
I'll for sure be there Friday.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm just looking at this. It says he doesn't leave his 20s in this movie.
Damn.
It said you basically are seeing Michael Jackson up to the age about 25 or 27. You don't see 30s, which is Dangerous, History. 40s, of course, is Invincible, The Trials, that whole thing.
Damn.
Bro, I wanted to see this nigga go to This Is It and die.
Oh, shit.
Bro, I wanted to see him die.
Yeah, how are they going to end the movie?
What the fuck?
The shit finna end like winning time.
Literally, no, it's gonna end. It's gonna end with him fucking getting Grammys for Thriller.
Grammy,
that is some fucking bullshit, bro. That picture of him holding on to Grammy, that's gonna be the end.
Yep.
This is bullshit. No way.
Yep.
All right. We can leave Michael.
All right, man.
Go see Michael tomorrow, guys.
Yep.
Oh. All right. Where are we at next? Oh gosh, we're in the news.
Okay, let's do it.
Cari, the UK, the United Kingdom. Do you know what countries is the United Kingdom? Is it just UK? Is UK one country, or is it England, London? Like, I've always been perplexed by this question growing up because I knew the United Kingdom was either one country or multiple of the motherfuckers, and I can't tell you what it is.
Yeah, it says it's made up of 4: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland.
Oh, this shit like New York. This shit likes the boroughs. Nevertheless, the UK has passed a bill. I'm sorry, it's called the Tobacco and Vapes Bill, banning anyone who was born after the year 2009, specifically January 1st, 2009, from ever purchasing tobacco products.
Jeez.
So even once you become 18 and over, you will be banned in the United Kingdom from purchasing tobacco products. They're basically saying if you already do it and have been hooked, keep smoking.
Yeah, shout out to everybody born December 31st, 2008.
Absolutely. Smoke your ass off.
Look at this.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't understand, I understand the initiative to get people to stop smoking. I definitely understand that.
Facts.
But not cutting it off for everybody is where I'm not understanding, Corey.
Why not? Tell me.
Is it just like, all right, we've got a fresh generation of kids or kids that are going into adulthood. We're not going to allow this new generation and the generations thereafter to succumb to that. But your fathers and grandfathers and grandmothers and grandfathers and aunts and uncles, go fucking kill yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's the part that's confusing to me. Like, why did we not put a global ban? I mean, not a global, a nationwide ban. Or I don't know. That's 4 countries all in one. So a kingdom-wide ban.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think about it that way. I don't know. Maybe they don't, because everybody else is too far gone. You can't necessarily get people who are already hooked on it off of it. You're trying to start a new thing.
You make it fucking illegal.
I mean, yeah, obviously, but they're losing money if they do that. But no, that's a good question. I didn't even think about that.
They're losing money anyway. They're gonna stop an entire generation of smoking while the rest of them die.
Because if the initiative is to stop it,
stop them.
You could just stop it now rather than
phase it out.
Phasing it out.
And the worst part is, I'm saying phase it out to sound nice. Phasing it out is us dying. That's literally phasing out the rest of tobacco is killing us.
But I mean, you know how long that shit's gonna take because the people born in 08 or what? 18?
True. Yes. I get what you're saying.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm agreeing with you.
It is gonna take a long time. Yeah. And it's not like they're just trying to kill us, but that's what I mean by phasing it out. Phasing us out is when we finally get to that age, then they'll have another generation of kids that don't smoke.
Aren't hooked on it, right?
But I mean, you can honestly just go smoke. It's not going to be illegal here. If you're from the UK, you can come right over here and smoke whatever the fuck you want to smoke. This is the United States of America.
Yeah, it's a good concept in theory, but when you start to think about it a little bit more, I am curious to how this is actually going to work.
And what are going to be the consequences? Because who the fuck is going to tell me when my friend that was born before 2009 just passes me a cigarette and he lights that bitch and I start hitting it? What?
I mean, that obviously they can't control. It's more just about the purchasing, right? But yeah, I mean, if you get it from somebody else, there's nothing that they can control there. That's anything, though.
I just don't. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it either. I'm not trying to like defend it.
Are we just American?
I'm trying to make sense of it too. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Maybe we're just American because we're looking at somebody solve a huge problem, and we're like,
it's not going.
We're like, fuck it, I don't get it. Yeah, they're solving a problem that's really needed in the world, and we're like, I don't understand.
And our country's not bold enough to attempt it.
Yeah, like, and we smoke so much here that they stop and we're like, what's the point?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna look into that some more because now I am curious as to like what the true initiative is here, and like y'all had to like do some studying to figure this out, or at least to make this decision. You don't just wake up and make this decision, but truly, like, I want to know: do you think this will phase out the purchasing of tobacco and vapes in these countries?
It's gonna have to.
But bro, that shit is gonna take so long.
And the thing is, I feel like they're trying to tackle the same thing that Americans have been trying to tackle, which is keeping kids from vaping.
Yeah. There's only one way to do that, though.
Getting rid of all the vapes?
You just fucking stop selling vapes.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's truly here. I'm talking about here in the U.S. I don't know about over there. But over here, bro, if we just stop selling vapes, because there was a time where vapes weren't a thing. We didn't grow up with vapes. You know what I'm saying? If you just stop selling vapes, I think you will solve the dynamic right there. But that ain't my job. I don't know.
I mean, but you'd have to stop selling cigarettes too.
Just vapes.
But they're banning all tobacco products here.
But we're not gonna ban tobacco. That's why I'm saying like big tobacco in the USA. Come on now.
Yeah, no,
but vapes, they can ban vapes.
I don't know, niggas love them puff bars.
Yeah, I know.
Have you seen a nigga look for his vape?
I've seen videos.
Oh my God.
That shit crazy, bro.
I sent the video to the guys about a nigga losing his vape going into World War III.
Crazy, yo.
Yeah, you can go ahead and forget about me in the war. If I lose my fucking vape, oh my God.
That's crazy.
Back when the weed vapes was going crazy, I would act crazy. Where the fuck did it go?
Yeah, for sure.
And don't let me have left it at home. Oh my God. But I don't want to stay here too long.
Yeah. Good concept though. Again, I'm curious on that one. We'll see. Need to read more into that.
All right, let's move on, Cari. Spirit Airlines. Spirit Airlines has been in the news, particularly this week, because we got a report that said basically at any moment this week or in the next few days, we could see Spirit Airlines go out of business.
Yeah. I don't know how much I believe this, bro. And I feel like they've said this before.
This came from CBS.
Yeah, I know. But I feel like they said this before for the same reason that they're saying now. You know, I think they said like people ain't buying tickets. They said that because of all like the increase in the price of fuel, they said that's hurting Spirit. So I do believe that, but people just not buying tickets, having them go bankruptcy. I don't know. We've heard this story before, and it's kind of hard for me to believe. Like, I know Spirit ain't the biggest airline, but people fly Spirit, and I know like they're very successful in the airline industry. And they're not American Airlines, right? They're not Southwest, but people fly Spirit. So I don't know. Like, I see these headlines, and I'm like, all right, give me some more information as to why this may be a thing, and don't just say because they can't afford fuel. Like, niggas can file for bankruptcy, get government funding if fuel is all that they need.
I do have some stuff here.
All right.
A problem that they could have with that is they said they're already in bankruptcy twice.
Right.
For this is the second time in a 12-month span. They said bankruptcy doesn't mean immediately shutting down, but it means they're running out of money and trying to restructure. Part 2, it says the fuel prices, like you said, has wrecked their recovery. Jet fuel has doubled. And that added hundreds of millions of dollars in extra costs to a company that is already bankrupt.
Don't believe that.
So they could apply to get that, but we are paying twice of what we already don't have.
Okay.
It says budget airlines like Spirit get hit the hardest because their whole model relies on super low margins.
Okay.
And we're relying on super low margins to be able to provide super low prices. And we can't do that if we're broke. And on top of being broke, niggas just started charging double. Oh, they're fucked. Oh my God. Listen, y'all.
I hate you so much.
I haven't even gotten to the fucking shit. It says their business model is struggling. Spirit's known for ultra cheap fares plus add-on fees, but the costs are rising and travelers are shifting towards slightly higher end options. Just like me, as I've gotten older.
Yeah. You're going to look for the more affordable, better price anywhere.
I've only really flown on Spirit once, but the one time I flew on Spirit was the time that I realized I would never fly on Spirit again. And I don't even want to say that's not a jab to anyone that flies Spirit, because I wanted to jab you. I
wanted to jab you.
Yeah, I wanted to jab you. I want you to stop flying on the bus in the sky. But no, if you've ever had another airline, like a reputable one, and by that I mean like American, Delta, Southwest, United, if you've ever been on one of those, you've been able to pack your bags or show up at the airport, send one of your bags in there to check in because that's already taken care of. You get your carry-on. You don't got to shove it down in some motherfucking shit to find out, is it big enough? Like, am I going to have to pay? And if it's not big enough, you got to pay them niggas $150 or some shit like that. You can just get on. You don't have to pay for your seat. Like, that's the type of stuff that most people don't know. I'm used to flying like American or whatever, but with Spirit, you're not supposed to. I'm sorry, with the other airlines, Spirit will do this to you. You shouldn't have to buy your ticket and then buy your carry-on bag and then buy your check-in bag and then buy the snacks and then buy the TV show you're going to watch. And then you have to buy your seat. If you want a better seat, you got to buy that one. You should not have to do all of that shit. And then you think that you got some budget shit just because you might not have had all of the money right then and there. Like, oh, I only got $500, but the ticket's $200. Nigga, by the time you pay for everything I just said, you've paid $550. When really you could have paid the flat $500 with American and got all that.
Yeah.
And no hassle.
Yeah. And that's really for me as well. I flew on Spirit one time, flew to Vegas on Spirit.
Same.
And same thing that you say, right? I realized quickly how, one, they make their money.
Them extra fees, man.
And two, how much I value efficiency, being comfortable.
Yes.
You know, all these like little things that you really
The preparation they already have in place, the structure.
These things that you don't necessarily think about until you don't have them. And then like that's really what hit me. I was like, fuck, this seat is kind of like small.
Yeah, like it looked nice, but it don't feel
I was like,
good.
This seat is rough. And then, yeah, like you said, I realized like, damn, I just paid for that bag. Oh shit, if I do want if I want to upgrade my seat, I mean, you got to pay to upgrade on any airline, but they gonna tax you out the wazoo.
But this is the thing, and I remember this with Spirit. Yes, every other airline is gonna make you pay to upgrade your seat. You'll buy the ticket, and they make you pay for the seat.
Oh.
They'll charge you an extra $7 to pick the seat. You have a couple that you may get to choose from, but the nice ones, 8, 9, 10 extra, 20 extra, 40 extra to pick your one seat. If not, they choose your seat. That's the other thing with American or the other ones, you get to go in and pick your seat. No, if you want to pick your seat, it costs money with Spirit. If not, we going to choose that motherfucker. Even if you flew with your 3 kids, we going to split all y'all's asses up.
Yeah. So I realized for me as well, because when I travel, like, you know, some people can just travel with just a carry-on. I can't. I've never done it, and I can't.
I need a check-in and a carry-on.
So Spirit Airlines is for people like that who don't mind, you know, not checking bags or hopping on a quick flight for leisure or business where you gotta just get out, you know, get somewhere very quickly, and it may be only $100, and you not paying for 3 bags. I feel like that is beneficial for people. But for the normal person like myself, like you said, if it's just for travel, leisure, or business, and you want comfortability, you want reliability, you want structure, you know what I'm saying?
You just want to know when you get to the airport, it's all already taken care of.
Right. No hassle, like you said.
And the fucked up part about it with Spirit, every hassle I just talked about, even down to paying for the fucking water or the Sprite they pour for you in the fucking Biscoff cookie.
It just be good.
You have to do that shit on the way back home too.
Yeah.
They're gonna charge you another $100 for this, and another this for your seat, and another this for that. You could have just paid the cool little $500 and flew on United and just got in and got out.
Delta somewhere.
I'm also not done, guys.
Damn.
Part number 4 is they had a big save move that just didn't go through back in 2024. What was supposed to save Spirit Airlines was the merger with JetBlue.
I think we talked about that.
The government blocked the merger in 2024 that basically removed their best and last steady, stable shot at stability.
That stability is crazy.
Yeah, the only thing keeping them right now is the fact that you hinted at it. The U.S. government is considering a $500 million bailout for Spirit, but I don't know if it goes through.
Yeah, I don't necessarily think it was worth it.
It's not.
For the government.
For me,
to Spirit.
I don't think it's worth it. I feel like bailouts for the government shouldn't happen. And if they do happen, they need to be under circumstances that would topple our economy. Like, I know people got mad early 2000s, like subprime mortgage loan crisis era when the stock market crashed and the government bailed. Like, I think it was Bear Stearns or something. Two of those Lehman Brothers, a couple of them. Some of them folded, but the rest of them, they got big government bailouts, and the American people were not happy over that shit. Them niggas was pissed. Because, I mean, think about it. I mean, even in this instance, that's the reason why they would be bailing them out, because there's investors in this, like stock investors type shit. Right. And you work 40 hours a week plus. I'll do the same thing. And you're paying your taxes, and the taxes money that you pay is going towards niggas that's been gambling with that shit. That's why people were mad back then. That's why I think it raises a big problem, especially doing it with like Spirit Airlines. Because these investors over here, you know how the stock shit goes. Yeah. This is a real life Vegas. Like, they're playing with money for a living. Yeah. And it's flipping and flipping and flipping. But when the shit goes wrong and it hits zero, and these niggas that been playing games with this money this whole time, we bail it out.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah, I don't think that happens though. I think they let Spirit fall under.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I mean, some of the biggest ones have already fallen. I think Frontier already left, didn't it? Frontier's going?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know.
Country Sky, whatever that other nigga is. We need to get them niggas Country Sun. That's what it is.
Country Sun.
Oh my God. I've seen the Country Sun line. That's the other thing I was gonna say, Cari. You spend all that fucking money, and maybe I'm just a bougie kind of guy, and I grew up in AA. When I get to the airport in the gate, I want to see white bitches pulling their laptops out. I want to see corporate niggas, blue collars and shit. Like, I want peace and quiet when I'm flying. You get the Spirit. You can tell niggas going on vacation with Spirit.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it was just the airport I was at. Again, I was in Vegas, but my nigga, I'm not making this up. Swear for God, bro. The gate terminal, whatever it's called,
Spirit
was some of the crazy. I'm not even talking about the people, just the way it looked.
Yeah, it's.
I was like, bro, like I real shit.
It's dainty.
I felt like I was in the wrong place because I had never seen shit like. I'm not making this up. I put this on everything I love.
This is what I mean.
I was like, damn, this shit feel weird. Wasn't enough chairs. People sitting on the floor.
Yeah, no
shit. Like, it was so crazy. I felt like on Soul Plane when the white family walked into NWA Airlines. I was like, bro, where the fuck am I? But it didn't look like that.
What kind of UPN operation is this?
Right. It looked raunchy, like you said. It was just like, bro, where am I? I just want to get home, nigga.
You get on the plane, people are loud. Like, I'm so fucking serious. This is my experience of flying Spirit. People are loud. Babies are crying. People aren't telling the babies to shut the fuck up. Nobody's getting up to whoop the baby. Actually, you might hear a baby get whooped on a Spirit Airlines flight.
Probably.
The lines are unnecessarily long. Motherfuckers is rude at the counter. Shut these motherfuckers down.
All right.
is this the camera looking at me? Shut them niggas the fuck down. You niggas should have did better when you had the chance. These niggas wanted to be cheap.
Yeah. All good.
Oh my God, yeah. When you said something about that seat being hard.
Bro, it was so small. That's what I remember the most. Like, I was like, damn, I ain't never had an aircraft seat be this small. Like, I barely had any leg room. It was kind of crazy to me.
I'm just getting I'm too bougie with this. Why did y'all not have a fucking TV on that plane?
Not all airlines have planes, but I mean, have TVs on the plane. But
is this one here? Is this the one looking at me?
Spirit for sure ain't gonna have one on there.
See, but this is the good thing. Like, every other airplane, if you don't have TV, they have the little online portal you can get onto and connect the Wi-Fi. You got to pay for the goddamn Wi-Fi with Spirit. You got to pay for their Wi-Fi, not even get on your shit, but to watch they movies, you got to get.
They're showing Tubi.
That's bullshit. Yeah. Fawsome TV. Nigga, I don't like that. These niggas got Pluto on.
Oh, good.
The fuck?
Cried.
Oh man.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's move on from there. Long-winded with that one.
Yeah, that was funny though.
Tim Cook, Cari.
Yep.
Tim Cook's tenure as the Apple CEO seems like it's come to an end.
Mm-hmm.
Apple's going in a different direction. I forgot the name of the guy that they're going with. He's been on the leadership team of Apple for quite some time.
Yep.
But Tim Cook's heading out. Thoughts?
I mean, I think bro did what he needed to do. I think it would have been hard for anybody coming in after Steve Jobs to take Apple in any direction. But Tim Cook is the reason for the AirPods, the Apple Watch, the new headphones. I think there's some other things that may be missing, all the iOS developments, right? So, I mean, the guy wasn't Steve Jobs, but I still think he took Apple in a direction that it necessarily needed to go in the future. They made a lot of money. They became an even bigger, powerhouse in the tech world. So I think it's a job well done for Tim Cook. And I am curious. I don't know the new guy. I need to look him up to see, what his plans and what his direction is moving forward. But I have no bad things to say about Tim Cook, honestly.
I wouldn't necessarily say bad things as it pertains to Tim Cook, but I do think he did an amazing job at carrying on Apple. But I do hope in the future, and whoever it is that does take on this new role as CEO, I remember watching Jobs with Ashton Kutcher. And there was a point when he came back in the 90s and he was speaking to one of his creative directors that everybody remembers who he turned into, the guy with that Australian voice that used to do all the iPhone commercials. Mm-hmm. And Jobs was like, we're going to bring that Apple cool back. I do feel like as Tim Cook took on that role in the last 16 years, 15 years, 14 years, however long it's been, he died in 2011. But I do think we lost the Apple cool. I do think we got the watch, we got the AirPods, but when it comes to innovating at an incredibly high level, like taking this thing to heights we just straight up have never seen before. The Fitbit was around. Of course, it was nothing like the Apple Watch. And I do think we tested some wireless earbuds before the actual AirPods, but I mean like the iPad, the iPhone, the iPod, like things that, and I do think we've left the era of handheld devices shifting the culture, but I do want to see somebody bring back an elite level of innovation when it comes to Apple, because I do think the watch is cool. I do like the AirPods, the headphones, that whole thing. But I do think we lost a lot. You can't be Steve Jobs. So, I mean, That's hard.
That's kind of where I stand, yeah.
But I do think Apple could stand on innovation and stop following, just what we did last year, just a little bit better. Just some more improvements, just a little bit better. Steve Jobs would have been pushing for, we'd be talking on air at this point.
Talking on air. No, I mean, I know where you're coming from, but I would just pose a question like, what else can we create? Now, I know that's kind of hard to ask.
I don't know. And right? Steve Jobs knew we didn't know, but he made it for us.
Exactly, right? And I get that, but now we're at the point where you said we're technology, not that it's hit a halt, but we got the smartphone, we got the smart headphones, the smart watch, the smart TV, the smart car, the smart laptop, all these smart devices, smart refrigerator, smart thermostat. You know what I'm saying? Smart lock on your
smart
door,
home.
Smart home. So it's just what can be created now or be innovated now that hasn't already been done? I'm just posing. I'm not, really looking for an answer there, but that's why I say it's kind of hard, because with Steve Jobs, he created all these things that we now have and use on a daily. And with Apple, all you could really do at a certain point is improve the thing that we already have, right? So just moving forward, I'm just curious. Like, I don't know what can be created now, and it's crazy to say because that's probably always the stance. Or it's like, you know, niggas in the 70s never thought we would be where we are now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
where I am.
So it's kind of hard to say that, but I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, the opposite of what you're saying. Like, even on some Steve Jobs shit, because I mean, I'm sure there was no fucking body in 2001. Or I'm sure there were people asking like, oh, where can we go next? We got the Walkman. We got the CD player.
Right.
We got the portable CD player.
Right.
Nigga.
Right.
We got the cassette player.
We got the MP3.
We got the record player. We got the 8-track.
Right.
Yeah. We got all that shit. Where the fuck do you expect niggas to go next? And then the motherfucker goes and puts 1,000 songs in your pocket.
Yeah.
That's what I want, Cari.
Yeah, I know.
I want a nigga to answer your question.
Yeah, I know.
That says smart this, smart that, smart this, smart that. But where the fuck do we even go with this?
Here you go.
Steve Jobs did that shit. Man, we got the laptop. We got the PC. We got the cell phone.
Yeah.
We got the touch screen cell phone. Get this nigga an iPad. Come on. Come on.
I know, brother.
I know Siri wasn't his invention, but come on. Like, we getting shit that like I ain't never even thought could fucking happen. But what I do think, if AI is going to be something that sticks around or stays around, AI augments reality, that entire thing, the headset, no, because they've already stopped funding that shit. But somebody can take this shit in outer space with something AI-ish.
That's next for sure.
Yeah, they just got to do it right. I mean, they've already started implementing ChatGPT in Siri now.
And the new, what is it? The new headphones or the new AirPods, you know, that listen to your conversations and will read that shit back to you.
I forgot. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of like AI innovative things I think we can expect, not only from Apple, I think just all of these, you know, brands and companies moving forward. But who's going to take it to the next level? Who's going to make it the next big thing? Because right now, I mean, everybody has a Siri or an Alexa and they all kind of operate the same, right? They give you the same information. But it's like, okay, who's going to, you know, take it up another notch and really expand on what the augmented reality is or what, you know, artificial intelligence really is, and how can we make it more beneficial for the consumer? Because again, like right now, not everybody even uses it.
Yeah.
So
it's really, and it's just right now, really just for fun.
Exactly.
Of course, you have the ChatGPT, but like when you think of like the Meta Quest or like the headphones that they had come out with Apple, and then you compare that to the iPad, the iPod, the iPhone, these are all things that tap into your essential daily life as opposed to like just fucking around. Yeah. We gotta put our heads together and come up with something that commands and demands of the entire world. Like I'm kind of mixing what I'm saying right now because I'm about to bring like consoles into it. But when you think about when Internet Explorer 95 dropped, and you can see those fucking videos of people trampling over each other into the stores, or the new PlayStation, or when the first iPod or the first iPhone came out, we need something so essential and so must have that is pushing the culture like that. Like I want to feel like I want something so bad that I will trample over a nigga in Best Buy over it.
Like I gotta have it.
I have to. When that first iPhone came out, nigga, you had to have it. When that Xbox 360 came out, you had to fucking have it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like that. And like I said, same thing. Like when that first Internet Explorer 95 came out in 97 and 99, and niggas was crashing in fucking stores over that. Yeah, we need that. We need that type of level of innovation in technology, period. When's the last time we've had something new and fresh like that, Cari? Since the iPhone.
Yeah, since the iPhone for sure.
I mean, I know we had the
iPod.
I was gonna say I know we had the iPad and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if you really think about it, the iPad wasn't as big as the iPod. I mean, or the iPhone.
Hell no.
I can't think of anything that came out since the iPhone as big as the iPhone. Not one thing. Not the PlayStation 5, not the PlayStation 4. There's nothing that's come out since 06 bigger than the fucking iPhone.
Yeah, I can't think of one. Technology-wise, I can't.
Was his brain just that fucking high functioning? Steve Jobs?
Yes.
Nobody's thought of anything in the last 20 years. It's been 20 years.
Yeah, though. But again, to what I started with.
Yeah. It's hard. It's tough.
But it may not be like our generation. You know what I'm saying? It may take another 30, 40.
We might not see it.
Innovative thing to come. That's why I was getting at earlier where I'm like, I agree with you and I want it to, but like, what are we going to evolve on right now in this world? Because we're all so used to all of this shit that we already have.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, our parents were only alive basically for the same type of thing. They were born in the 60s, 70s, so it's not like they saw the great true inventions or like renditions to the car or the microwave or like all this stuff was hitting when they were alive. Shit, their biggest event might have been the iPhone coming out.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, bro.
That's fucking crazy.
I would probably say for them it's probably TV. The TV
True.
Evolving.
True.
They had the box sets and TV stack on top of each
other. That is true. I'm just thinking about the first creation of that coming out.
Like the new creation.
Yeah, like boom, that shit's brand new. You ain't never seen that before. Yeah. We had color TVs. Yeah. Now I know my mom talks about like, or my uncle at least. My mom doesn't. My uncle will talk about like, I remember when we got our color TV. Mm-hmm. Like now that I'll give it to my uncle. That now you different.
Or maybe the internet.
The internet is probably that for them. Yeah, that's yeah.
Probably the
personal computer in itself is probably that for them.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, just imagine being their age and you had the personal computer that was just, used for keeping maybe a file or typewriting for a fucking paper. Yeah. And then niggas give you the Internet Explorer, Cari. You get to just put a little disc in there and it will give you access to fucking everything.
Yeah. That was probably a wake up call.
Yeah, and like if anybody has seen like go watch CNN in the 90s. But like the .com boom, that had to have been a fun fucking time to be on the internet. Yeah. Shit was fun.
Everything, there was nothing like it.
It was new, it was fresh.
Was regulated.
It was still safe-ish. Right, exactly. Yeah.
That's what I say. Like people was getting scammed. They didn't even know they was getting scammed. Early scammers.
But the thing is, also on top of that, like you could also like buy shit and expect it to come in. Like niggas was actually sending your shit out. You can spot a scam from a mile away. Like, yeah, man,
crazy.
I wish.
Yeah.
Moving on, where we at?
One last topic here, man. We'll just wrap up and finish with the playoffs, I believe. I think that's the last thing on the list, right?
Yeah. What I only have to say about the playoffs is we're down big players right now. Nobody really expected it out of us,
Oh, the Lakes. The Lake Show.
Short drive. High five. A nigga named Clive. Lakers in 5. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh yeah, that's hilarious.
Nah, but yeah, no, they looking nice. They looking nice with players out.
Yeah, LeBron got back to the zero dark 30 mode.
Yeah, LeBron to put this motherfucking team on his shoulders.
Yep. And then if Luka comes back, whether it's this series or the next series, I think that's going to bode well for the Lakers as well.
If we make it through Houston and Luka comes back, I want y'all niggas to know it's up on the West. The Spurs going to have to come knock us down.
It's going to get tough. Spurs, Thunder, whoever wins out of the Nuggets and Denver matchup is going to be good.
I'm not worried about them. That's crazy. I'm not worried about
anybody?
No. The Nuggets, them over there.
I'm just saying though, like, I mean, they match up well, but yeah. I think the Lakers have
Oklahoma. I'm worried about.
Should be
Spurs.
worried about Spurs.
I was gonna say that's why I mentioned them first. I'm most worried about the Spurs.
Wemby got hurt yesterday, but I think he should be fine.
He'll be
it's just
back.
a concussion. But yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I've been tuning in, but not like fully locked in yet. A lot of games I honestly fell asleep on or caught like the last 2.
Same, or I'll catch it once it gets really close.
Yeah, so like I will say I'm not fully locked in, but I have seen Braun. I saw Denver and Timberwolves the other night. I saw Wemby. Like I said, I saw a few games on the East as well. It's been some good basketball over there. But yeah, I'm just not fully locked in. But I think once the second and third round like really ramp up, I'll think I'll pay a little more close attention. But like you got like first round, the Hawks are in it. Although they did beat New York, like not really watching the Hawks. There was another team. Orlando and Detroit. Although that's a good series, a good young like matchup, I ain't even really been watching that one yet, which is surprising. We had it on before we started.
Detroit was stomping shit when we had it on,
but Orlando won game 1, so I really need to tune in because that series is tied now. So it's just kind of been up in the air. But I ain't been watching no sports right now at the moment, bro. It's
really,
hockey playoffs is on.
Yeah, Stanley Cup playoffs is on right now. I'm trying to get myself into that. I always try to find a way once the Stanley Cup playoffs start.
Yeah.
If the Stars are in there, I'm gonna find my way in there, and the Stars are in there. So
yeah, but they can't win, bro. We didn't got to the conference championship the last 3 years.
Oh yeah, you're right. And haven't been able to break that. Yeah,
that's just been a tough.
Who beat
part.
us last year? The Rangers? Was it the Rangers?
Man, I can't even remember, bro. I honestly don't remember.
I can't remember.
Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I do think the Lakers are going to obviously beat Houston. They're depleted 2-0. The last game they were defeated. I seen it in their eyes. You can like smell the defeat on a nigga. KD, he's already kind of giving up on the squad.
KD's on his way out.
Yeah, but LeBron's still doing it at 41, doing it without Luka. I mean, you gotta give it up for that, bro. Like, it's just amazing what this guy's still doing at that age. I seen this nigga do like a reverse dunk. I'm like,
how are you still doing this?
You shouldn't even be able to do that,
real talk. How are you still capable of this shit?
So it's amazing, man. We just gotta appreciate this shit for real.
Yeah. I don't have too much more on the playoffs. Yeah. It's just started. Can't wait to get more into it. Tell you guys more about it as we get excited, because once we get in the next round and the conference finals, this shit gets about as exciting as sports gets.
Yeah, I think I'll tune in for sure. Round 2, like more. I'll still watch these games, but yeah, round 2, like you said, and on, I'm gonna really be into it for sure.
Yeah, man, but that'll take care of it for 414. We'll see you guys back on Monday. I'm Roderick.
I am Cari.
All right, see y'all next time.